Willkommen to episode 3 of Regen Rovers, this Football Manager 2017 Creator Club series with a twist. It's Chumps to Champ style. Those of you that remembered my Chumps to Champion series with Chumps to City on FM15, well, it's similar to this, isn't it? But with a made up club in Regen Rovers. If you haven't watched episode 1 and 2, please go and check them out first. Today, joining me is a new mascot, Sylvester the Steak. Do you remember these sort of toy things? I've got one on my desk, and you just sort of wibble it around. So he's the first ever mascot of Regen Rovers. We may get another one at some point as the series progresses. This hopefully will be a long-term series. I'm also wearing green, of course. Not the bright green t-shirt of the last two episodes, but it's still green, because Regen Rovers is a green-themed team, of course. So since episode 2... I think reality has hit home. This is going to be a very tough season. We lost 2-0 against Maidenhead United in our second league game of the season. At home. Picked up quite a few yellow cards. Both sides did, in fact. And unfortunately, they were just a bit too strong for us. Once again, only slightly more possession this match. I don't know how we got 75% against Ipswich, but there we go. 5 shots to their 9. They were the better team, and our defence just couldn't hold out in the end. However, a really strong 3-1 win against Bishop Stortford. Despite having less possession, we only had 6 shots to their 17, but we took 3 of our chances and went 3-0 up. Here's Young setting up Joe Gordon to get the first goal, and then Jack Young, the only player that can play up front for us, getting the second goal. Joe Gordon with the assist, lovely ball in, keeper missed it. Lovelock, is that Tom Lovelock? Is that Tom Lovelock of Chelmsford City fame? I believe it might be. I think he's gone to Bishop Stortford in real life, which is why he is. It is the legend of the original Chumps to Champion series. It's a shame I'm not signing real players, but that's the way I want to do it. We're creating our own legends. And then Carl Jones made it 3-0. I couldn't quite believe it. I thought, oh wow, maybe this season's going to be okay. But they did get a goal back. We won 3-1. Really good win. First competitive win for the club ever, which is a massive, massive thing. We did lose 2-1 against Weston-super-Mare away from home, which is disappointing. I think they're predicted to finish in the bottom third of the table with us. Liam Simmons did get a consolation goal for us. Then a 2-1 defeat against Margate at home. I've been to Margate. Lovely place. Nice place to go on holiday in Kent. There's a lot of places, a lot of teams in this division that I really like the towns. We're actually taking on Bath City today, one of my favourite cities in the country. DJ got his first goal for the club in this game, but they were just a bit too strong for us, winning 2-1. And then we lost 1-0 against Hemel Hempstead Town. They were just slightly too strong for us once again. We had a lot more possession than them, but they had double the amount of shots. I might have to just play a striker. I am going one up front when we go behind. Generally, I'm pushing Jack Young up to be an advanced forward or a deep lying forward. I do have another tactic which I'm training up at the moment. It's quite defensive in its approach, but we do actually have a striker there. So it's a possible tactic that we could use at some point, but I'm determined to make this work at the moment. The players seem to be doing okay. We're just falling short. It's fine margins, it is. So like I said, we're taking on Bath City today, a team we have to try and get some points against because they're in only 4 places above us. My boys, Chelmsford City, are bottom. What's going on? I don't know. They've lost 5 of their 6 games. In real life, they're flying. Their third favourites to go up, so strange from them. Anyway, this is the team I'm going with to take on Bath City. We only played 2 days ago against Hemel Hempstead. So I've got a few tired players. I'm leaving out DJ. We're leaving out Dion Mills as well. He's suspended because he's picked up 5 yellow cards already. So I'm going with Riley in midfield, Kitten Riley, and we're going with a front four of Doddington, Carl Jones, Joe Gordon, and Shane Shaw, only making his first start for the club, in fact. Jack Young is quite tired, so I'm leaving him on the bench. Wish me luck, guys. Sylvester the Green Steak is going to... Steak? You're not a steak, don't worry, I'm not going to eat you. He's going to lead us to glory. Let's do this, guys. Please hit that like button if you're enjoying the series and looking forward to more Regen Rovers Chumps to Champs We're going to be going for the jugular. We're going for glory. We're going to try and go all the way. I'm starting purposely now at the start of the FM17 cycle, hoping that we can go the distance until the end of FM17, and maybe, I mean, the eventual aim is to win the Champions League, let's say. Whether we do that or not remains to be seen. But I'm going to try my utmost to try and do that. And oh, we've taken the lead. Shaw on his first start for the club. Back post. Great cross from Doddington. Doddington's still my favourite name. He's not done anything for me thus far. Apart from this, he's actually done something, which is great to see. Lovely dinked cross all the way over. Shaw at the back post. Finishes beautifully on the volley. Half volley. But Bath City have a free kick. Like I said, I love Bath. Beautiful city. It just feels wonderful when you go there. Been there 3 times in my life, probably. What a miss! How did he miss that? Went there on holiday, well, to the area a couple times on holiday, and I also went on a canal boat holiday with my family when I was 18, and we went along in the canal and we went through Bath, through all the locks in Bath. That was an experience and a half. So if you haven't been there, I'd recommend going there. I don't work for the tourist board, I promise you. We do pick up a lot of yellow cards, but that's okay. It shows we're getting stuck in. In fact, I think I've get stuck in turned on now. Yeah, I've changed the instructions slightly. We're now pushing slightly higher up rather than dropping down to a normal defensive line. Keep it up, guys. Everyone's looking nervous. It's because they're all 16, 17 years old. We have no experience in the team. That is one problem we have to face. But over time, we will gain experience. We'll be able to... These players will get older. They'll be more experienced by playing games. And we'll be able to sign older players when regens come through. And further down the line, we'll be signing regens that aren't just 18 years old, but have developed to be in... they've got a goal back. 1-1. They've grown to be 29 years old, for example, and 10 years into the future, I'll be able to sign a 29-year-old regen. There's no rules against that. I can only sign regens. And I suppose if we go 20 years into the game, then I'd only be signing regens anyway. So it's just the first maybe 10 years or so are going to be tough, because real-life players will still be dominating this save. But when we get past that point, it might become a little bit easier if we're in the higher divisions. I'm trying to improve the youth facilities of this club and training facilities. 2-1. This is going to be really hard. We've dropped into the relegation zone. Yeah, I'm trying to improve the facilities of the club because we need to. We need to improve it to get better. But at the moment, the chairman doesn't want to listen to me because I'm new to the club. But I will keep asking, keep chipping away. What do? I'm going to have to go attacking. I'm going to pump the ball into the box. I'm playing a striker now. I've pushed a man further up. Playing a shadow striker and a striker. They've come from behind. And that's the thing. Our defence sometimes just struggles. We were cut open way too easily there. And apart from our goal, we've done absolutely nothing in this game. Realistically, it was going to be this way. It was going to be tough. Really tough. Because the fact is, we're not even... the quality of our players, they're just nowhere near good enough. I'm going to bring on Mark Johnson for Doddington. And Whittingham for Sheriff. He's pretty knackered. Give him his debut. We're going to go overload. We might as well. We've got nothing to lose. We're going to hit early balls into the box, take more risks. I'm just trying everything to get back into this. Riley's going to turn into that. Come on, guys. Please get us a draw. We keep losing by 1 goal. We lost against Maidenhead by 2, but every other game by 1 goal. It's very frustrating. It's just the slimmest of margins. We're not getting back into this, I don't think. 2 minutes to go. It's going to be another defeat. Unless Riley can muster something here. It's into Young. He slammed it. Oh, if that had gone in, that would have been beautiful. And Jack Young would have been a legend already. Oh no, this is going to be a 3rd goal for them. Watkins back to Wilkin. Good defending by Simmons. Now break, guys. Break. Whittingham. Into Young. Into Shaw. Come on. No, don't just run into your player. What? I mean, he's probably got dribbling of 1, to be fair. And it's a good save by War. Ingo. It's lucky we've got a relatively decent goalkeeper. They've had 3 clear-cut chances and 2 half chances. We've had 11 shots to their 12. It's not too bad. We've had more possession once again. It really is just our defence letting us down on a couple of occasions. And that's wide. Is there one more chance? This has been a long old highlight. Riley over the top for Young. Young back to Shaw. Do something this time. Oh, Riley with a thunderbolt. Trying to spit my words out, but it just wasn't quite good enough. We've had some good efforts. 30 seconds and it's still rolling, this highlight. But I don't think there's going to be another opportunity. Come on, please. Just something. 20 seconds to go. Knock it into the box, guys. Here's Johnson. Back to Whitting. Knock it into the box. Riley's hit it again. It's straight at the keeper. I like the intent from my players, but in the end we just don't get any clear-cut chance. We've just gone for long shots there. I'm going to say you're unlucky. Everyone's frustrated and nervous looking, but we're dropped into the relegation zone. And we've got Wealdstone next. The Wealdstone Raider. And we've been fined £500 for receiving 7 yellow cards. That is a big hit for a club like us. Let's look at the finances. And we can just see the summary. Let's see overall balance. We're actually, we're well off. The club isn't poor because of the fact that we released all those players. Where the wage budget, we've got money left over, you can see there. We've got loads of money left over. We've got 4.78k a week available. So we should be okay financially, and we should be able to sign some regions next season. Some of you may think, maybe financially you're a little bit rich because you've done it through a creator club mode. But think about the players I have, guys. I need to try and get some better players next season. If we survive, if I get relegated, it's the end. That is just the end of the adventure already, because I won't be able to manage below this level. One positive is my under-23s managed to beat Bath City under-23s 1-0. So there's some hope. David Robinson with the guy, let's have a look at him. Oh, everything's improving. He looks alright, actually. As a midfielder, he needs to improve passing, though, and vision and that sort of thing. But actually, aggression is once again very high. But like I said, if players play well in the under-23s and under-18s, then I will give them a chance in the first team. Charlie Dixon still on 4 goals, got 1 assist, good average rating. Peter Smith as well, right back, who, according to my assistant, is not good at all, but is playing pretty well in the under-18s. I've got my training on defending and defensive positioning now. I just want to try and improve the defence. I need to bring in some coaches as well to improve the players. They're not going to improve if I don't have good coaches, but that's going to be difficult considering I've given myself the task of only signing regen coaches and staff members as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a more defensive tactic. I'm still going to have it the same instructions, but on defensive maybe we will be a little bit more withdrawn rather than trying to control the game. We may not get as much possession though. Oh no, Sheriff's injured for 7 to 8 weeks. That is a disaster. He's not interested in my sympathy. What a bastard. Let's go with this. What a complete prune. I still like him. He's a great defensive midfielder. So we're taking on Wealdstone away from home, and they're probably going to be singing "You Got No Fans" to us all game because we don't really have many fans. We've had an okay, that's my phone, sorry, attendance. 437 at Bath, 549 at Margate. In the first game at Aston Villa Reserves, we got 1,677 people turning up at Regenerated Road, which is not bad at all. Can't play Shane Shaw today, unfortunately, because he's knackered. Dion Mills comes in for Riley. Ron Whittingham has to come into the midfield for Sheriff, who's injured. Jack Young's back in the team as the shadow striker. Let's go with this then. I need to think up a chant, by the way. The nickname I decided for Regen Rovers is the Younglings, because obviously all my players are young with regens coming through. Over time we won't be young, but there we go. Dunno. We are the Younglings. Boom, 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 boom. That's pretty boring. I need something. I know I mentioned Cutsy in the last episode. He likes to come up with chants for his players as well. He gets viewers to come up with chants for the players. So you guys are welcome to come up with chants for players as well. You can let me know the tune and the lyrics in the comment section below if you wish. Apologies if you do find the colour a little bit overbearing, but I wanted to stand out. We need to stand out. Scare the opposition with our bright green jerseys. Good header away there, but they're still on the attack here, Wealdstone. Now we've got it on defensive. Will be able to get... Oh, bloody hell, a penalty. What was that even for? Dion Mills didn't do anything. Come on. Let's hope it's smashed down the middle like 99% of penalties and the keeper actually stands in the middle. Please, save this. War, save this, my friend. Up he steps. Oh, it's down the middle, but the keeper dived. Every penalty is down the middle. Frustrating. Needs to be fixed. Luckily, it will be fixed. Although I've started to save early, the updates will occur in this game too. You just won't have, like, if they change any of the data of players in it, it will change. It won't change on my save, but that doesn't matter because we're only using regen, so it doesn't really matter if Messi's got his dribbling from 19 to 20. Doesn't make any difference for me. Come on, guys, let's get back into this. I know I've got it on defensive, but we'll just keep hold of the ball. And, oh, DJ, no. The skills of these players at this level are just hilarious. Uh-oh, it's 2. It's 2-0. Shall we try out the other tactic? The only problem is it's defensive. Maybe we can alter it a bit and go a bit more attacking. In fact, I'm completely changing the tactic. Play him as an anchor man. Yeah, we'll go with this. We're going highly structured. We'll go standard. We'll sit deeper. We'll go direct. Hit early crosses into box. And we'll just see if this works. Let's try something a bit different because it's obviously not working at the moment. Come on, Sylvester. We are the younglings. Boom, 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 boom. But it's not working today. Dion Mill, 6.1. What is that? That's absolutely pathetic. Everyone's always so nervous. That's the problem. They're so young. It's just so difficult, this. After a semi-encouraging start to the season, it's gone disastrously wrong. And I don't know what to do. I need to change. We need to go attack. Let's just go attacking. Come on. Thing is, the striker list isn't bad. We're not getting thrashed. It's just not quite good enough to get us results. And I feel like if I tweak it, we will be able to get something. I might just have to go completely defensive for this entire season and try and nick draws and nick the odd win with a header from a corner or something. I don't know. It's obviously not working at the moment. But we've won a free kick in a dangerous position. It's headed away though, and they're going to break and score a third. We've actually had more shots and possession in them again. But it doesn't look like it. We're not getting any. It's 3-0. I just have to survive. If you can put up with me losing the majority of our games when we finish 19th and scrape survival, that's good enough for me this season. That's all I need to do, and then I can build on it next season. I'm going to have a team discussion because obviously this is no good at all. Let's make a change at the back. Simmons can come off for Harrison Lane. I thought my defence was the best part of my team, but now they're conceding goals. Then again, we're not scoring either, so the whole team's been pretty useless in general. I can't be too harsh on them. The players are just not good enough, and they're young. They're trying to adapt to my tactical style. I could just go with a traditional 4-4-2, but I just feel that it's not going to be good enough. If everyone else is playing 4-4-2 at this level, how would my 4-4-2 defeat their 4-4-2? I have to come up with something different because my players aren't good enough. I need to try and create some sort of mastermind, lower league tactical masterclass that defeats these teams. And that's going to be really tough. And this is going to be the end of the game. It's our worst defeat of the season. We didn't even play that badly on paper. I'm going to say that, that's not worked. That's not worked at all. I'm going to go with this. Ensure our heads don't drop. There we go. That's really improved the morale. And I think morale is a huge thing on FM17. So hopefully the next few games will be a bit more fruitful. We've lost 5 in a row. But let's turn it around at St Albans City and Eastbourne Borough. You will join me in a few games' time. Not sure when exactly, but I'll play a handful of games behind the scenes. Maybe a few more. We shall see. But thanks for watching today's episode. It's been a disappointing one. We've scored 1 goal. That's not good enough though. Please hit the like button, say hi in the comments section below, subscribe if you haven't done so already, that'd be much appreciated, and I will see you in episode 4 of Regen Rovers.